The Great Mississippi Flood of 1927 was the most destructive river flood in U.S. history, caused by months of intense rainfall that overwhelmed the extensive levee system along the Mississippi River. This wasn't just another flood. This was the disaster that forced the federal government to completely rewrite how we handle natural disasters. In 1927, rain started falling and just never stopped. The Mississippi River had turned into a monster that stretched 60 miles wide in some places. The pressure from the rising river was too great for the levees-only flood control system favored by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Levees collapsed in over 145 places across 10 states. We're talking about water covering land the size of Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Vermont combined. The most shocking part? The government actually dynamited the levees on purpose. They blew up the levee at Carnarvon to save New Orleans, which flooded St. Bernard and Plaquemines parishes instead. Imagine being told your community was being sacrificed to save another city. Over 700,000 people became refugees overnight. That's more people displaced than Hurricane Katrina. Entire towns disappeared under 30 feet of water. People climbed onto their rooftops with nothing but the clothes on their backs, waiting for rescue boats that sometimes never came. The human cost was staggering. While official death counts were kept low, historians now believe thousands died, especially in African American communities where rescue efforts were delayed or non-existent. Some people were even forced to work on levee repairs at gunpoint instead of being evacuated. This flood was so devastating that it sparked the Great Migration, pushing hundreds of thousands of black families to leave the South for northern cities. It also gave birth to our modern disaster relief system and changed flood control forever. One flood, 7 months of hell, an entire nation transformed. Flood control overhaul. In 1928, Congress passed the Flood Control Act, which gave the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers responsibility for controlling the Mississippi River. This led to the construction of a new, more comprehensive flood control system that included floodways and reservoirs, acknowledging that the levees-only approach was a failure. The Mississippi had literally rewritten the American story, proving that sometimes nature's fury can reshape not just landscapes, but the entire course of history itself.